Welcome to this tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a Google Adsense account and let the team of Google easily approve your account. Google Adsense is an advertising program managed by Google where companies want to advertise their products or services create an account with Google called Google Ads, and then Google will now display their advert to the publisher, to the website or blog of their publishers. The aim of you watching this video today is to know the tips on how you can get Google AdSense to approve your account. Google AdSense is very fascinating because the type of advert that they display on the website of their publishers is related to the website visitors, because they use artificial intelligence to track the visitors' device cookies to know their locations, their gender, their languages, their interests, the website which they recently visited, so that they can be able to show the advert which is similar to them. Google AdSense does not allow inappropriate click on an advert. That is why they show an advert that relates to your audience, that relates to their interests, that relates to their location. Google AdSense is one of the best simplest way for you to make money on your blog as a startup digital marketer, because you don't need any digital marketing skill before you can start. If you are complete with if you use the tip that I'm going to show you in this video, you can monetize your blog with Google AdSense even from the day one that you started your blog. Now let's get started. My name is Abdulrazaq from fastnow.com, and on this channel we share you the tips, tricks, and how to choose best web hosting, how to design your website and how to manage your website, how to debug error on your website, how to troubleshoot your website, etc. If our services interest you or you like what we do here, please subscribe to this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, give it a thumbs up in order for us to reach more people. Please talk about this channel with your friends, with your family members, in order for us to reach them. Now let's start showing you the tips on how to get Google AdSense to approve your account easily. If you haven't created a Google AdSense account before, simply visit their website www.googleadsense.com/ads, or simply type Google AdSense on your web browser to find Google AdSense webpage. If you have successfully found and visited their website, then click the Get Started button. There, then you enter your email address, preferably Gmail powered email address. Then you enter your password, you enter your name, you select your country, select your payment method, etc. Once your account has been set up, then you need to go and connect your website with it. Connecting your website with it proves that you are the owner of the website which you want to display Google Ads on it. Before you can connect it correctly, you will need to copy code from your Google AdSense account and paste it at the header section of your website theme. If you don't know how to find your website theme header section, you need to watch one of my video. The link is the description of this video to go and watch how you can paste code in the head section of your website theme. You can also install a plugin if you don't want to do it technically, because if you mess up with your website theme files, it can ruin your website design. It can disturb your website front end design. Instead of risking your website design, you can use a plugin. Visit WordPress.org plugin directory and search for Ad Inserter. There you install that plugin. It's free of charge. You install it and activate it on your website. Then you paste the link in the head section of that plugin. Automatically you publish the plugin. Then that code will be saved in your WordPress website theme file head section. Then you go back to your Google AdSense account and click Start Review. Hence, Google team will start reviewing your website. They'll review everything thoroughly to check your website or blog is in compliance with their publishing guidelines. That means your website is free, is navigational, it is easy to understand, you have a high quality content, you have visitors, etc., etc. You don't link to abusive or toxic website. You don't link to other websites that deal with toxic substances, selling of harmful objects, or discuss about pornography, about sex, all of those. If your website is free from them, then they will approve your account within 1 to 2 weeks. Here are the tips on how to get your Google AdSense account approved very fast. Google AdSense serves as a middleman between you and the company that advertise on your blog. Instead of you reaching out to the company to come and display their advert on your website and they'll pay to you one-on-one, Google AdSense manage everything on your behalf and they will pay to you every month. You don't need to go to any company to send them a message, to inquire them, to request them to come to your website to advertise their product or services. What you need to do is simply create a Google AdSense account and let Google manage everything. Google will serve as a middleman between you and them. They will know how much to collect from them. They will determine how much they need to pay. Actually, Google AdSense pay their publishers 68% of the money spent on an advert run on their blog or website. For example, if a company pays Google $10 to advertise on your website, then Google will pay you 68%, which is something like $7.2. Then Google will take the rest for their own account. They'll pay you 68%, which is very huge. Your aim now as a blogger or webmaster, which the Google is displaying advertisement on, is to let traffic be on your website on a regular basis, because the higher the number of traffic you have, the higher the amount you are going to earn. Google AdSense pays per click. That is, they pay for you once your visitor click an advert on your website. Another scheme of their payment is cost per million of impressions. That one is calculated when you have thousands of page views. Even if people that are visiting your blog, they don't click on your advertisement, once they have viewed it for 1,000 times, then they'll pay you your money. The best part about Google AdSense is that you can monetize your blog with Google AdSense even if it was being monetized with affiliate link. Google AdSense needs to review and approve your blog before they'll start displaying adverts on it because they want both parties of their customer to be satisfied. They want you as a publisher to earn maximum from your labor on your blog, and they want their customers, which is their advertisers, to gain more leads to their company, to buy their products, to buy their services which they are advertising. That is why they need to carefully take their time to review and cross-check your website or blog to know whether it is compliance with their program privacy and policy. They will check your account. If you have a lot of traffic, they will know. the source of your traffic. Are they from social media? Are they from organic? They'll consider all these things. The people that are visiting your website, which location are they coming from? They want to know all these things. And the devices they are using, the keyword they are typing on their web browser before they can find your website on the search engine result. Google Adsense team want to know all this. They have a specialized team who are going to review your website. It's not a robot, it's a human being like you. They'll review everything, every of your page. They'll review everything. They'll make sure that you use correct English on your website and not using incorrect English. They'll make sure that you use a very correct English. You don't misspell the spelling on your English or in your text. All these things needs to be considered before you finally let Google start reviewing your website. Until your website is finally approved by Google AdSense, you will not be able to display Google AdSense advertisement on your blog. And below are the tips on how to let Google approve your account very fast. The number one tip is your blog must be a self-hosted one. A self-hosted blog is a blog that doesn't contain WordPress.org, Blogger.com, Wiz.com, etc. etc. That means before you can join Google AdSense program, you need to have a self-hosted website. They are requesting you here to buy a domain name and web hosting to have your own unique website, so that you can be able to design your website to the core, to anywhere, to how you like. You can change your theme file, you can add code to your theme file, you can install plugin, you can install theme, you can do anything, any design of your choice on your website, because it is self-hosted for you. Because on WordPress.com you can't install plugin, you can't change your theme file, you can't do a design to the core on your website. This is the tip number one. Another tip is your website must be easy to navigate. You can have a lot of content, a high quality content, but if you don't know how to make your website easy to navigate by appearing the most important pages on the menu section on your website, then Google AdSense will not approve your account. The third tip is you must have a high quality content. A high quality content is a content that readers like to engage with. They'll share your article, they comment with it, they like it, they spend most of their time reading it. A high quality content is the type of content that has a lower bounce rate. You need to create a 1,000 words article. That is what Google AdSense is telling you here. Create a high quality content which discuss everything about the topic you wrote article about. Don't let your visitors come from your website and go to another website to look for other information. Let them be satisfied after they have read your post. Another tip is you must have to let your blog become 3 months old, because if your blog is new, you may not have a presence on search engine results. If people type a keyword that relates to what you have written on your blog post, you will not appear because Google robot hasn't crawled your blog. They may not have known that your website or blog is existing. It's until after 3 months that their bot can start crawling your website. They'll start noticing that you are there publishing posts which they need to rank higher on their searches. This tip is very important. Make sure your blog is older than 3 months. Another tip is you must avoid duplicate content. Duplicate content means creating different types of content that discusses one topic. For example, best mangoes species. Then you created this article, and another article again, you write the benefit of a mango species. All these are a duplicate content. You should need to make them avoided on your blog, else Google Adsense will not approve your account. Another tip is you must make sure your content is correct and unoffending to your readers. You should not offend your readers while they are reading your blog post. It should not contain pornography, images. It should not contain harmful information. In fact, it should be euphemistic in the language you use to write your blog post. If Google Adsense team find out that you are using illicit word to describe something to your readers, they will not approve your account. Another tip on how you can get your Google Adsense approved is you must be 18 years old. How can Google know that you are 18 years old or not? How can they know? They know by checking your email address. The email address that you use to create a Google Adsense account, they'll check the age on it. If it is below 18 years old, they will not approve your account. Note about this one. This is one of the tips. Another tip is you must make sure that every page on your website must have a navigation menu. Do not leave a visitor to a plain page where he or she doesn't know how to go back or how to go forward again. It must have a navigation menu at the front and also at the back, the footer section and the header section. This is how a good website should be designed. You should have a menu at the header and also the menu at the footer so that your visitors can be able to navigate to your website. They can go back and they can go forward. Another tip is you must have a required pages. The required pages are contact page, about page, privacy policy page, disclaimer page, return policy page, etc. etc. All these pages are very essential for your business, not only for Google Adsense sake, but also for your customers, because they need to contact you, they need to know more about you, they need to know your refund policy, they need to know your disclaimer notice, they need to know your privacy and policy. It's not only good for your Google Adsense account approval sake alone, but also your readers. Hence, you should make sure that you create a very important necessary pages on your website: contact us page, about us page, and privacy policy page. These 3 pages are very important, and Google Adsense must find them on your website before they approve your account. Another tip is you must not link to a wrong page or a wrong website. For example, on your website, you are discussing with your audience and say that click here to visit my about us page, and once they click it, they go and visit Amazon page. It's not good. If Google Adsense team note this one, they will not approve your account. Make sure that the link where you are promising your website visitors to click to go, they are surely good there. Do not let them click on the link and be sent to another page which they didn't intend to go. Another tip is you must not appear a thin category on the menu section of your website. For example, if you are dealing with web hosting and you discuss shared web hosting as a category of your website, do not show this category on the navigation menu of your website if it contains thin content like 3 or 2 posts. Make it be above 10 or more articles before you make it as the navigation menu on your website. Google hates thin content. They are doing this one in order to let you appear like a professional in front of your customers, so that they should not know the end of your website articles. They should know that you have been in business for years. This is what Google Adsense wants you to look in the face of your customers. If you know that all the tips below are not a problem for you, then it is time to submit your website to your Google Adsense account and let Google team to start reviewing your website, and in the next 7 days they will reply to you via your email address whether it has been approved or not. Importantly, if it is not approved, they will tell you the reason why they did not approve it. If your own application is not approved, that is not the end of your life. Continue working on your website, continue working on the navigation part, on your languages, on the text you use in your blog posts. Make sure you use accurate content, your website is high quality, and make sure you increase your ranking on the Google search engine result. Increase your traffic and reapply for it again in the next 2 weeks. Surely they will one day approve your account. To let Google start reviewing your website, just simply log into your Google Adsense account, enter your website URL and click Start Review. Then they will give you a code which you need to paste at the head section of your website theme file. Then you go to your website dashboard and you paste it there. I hope this video has helped you know the tips on how to make a Google Adsense team approve your account very fast. Please, if it has helped, share it with your friends. Do subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and also give it a thumbs up so that we can reach more people. Thank you for watching. I have a question for you to reply to me. Here is your question. Has Google approved your account? What reply did they reply to you? Why they did not approve your account? Comment with it via the comment section. I'll be glad to reply to your comments. Thank you for watching.